Hi, my name is Alexa Torres, and my topic is texting and driving and the dangers of this issue. How many of us are guilty of picking up our phone while we're driving behind our wheel? We are all addicted to our cell phones, which leads us to use them in dangerous situations. Approximately 1.6 million crashes are due to cell phone use. And then I'll just put like a chart here. I don't have my visuals, but I would put it here. First, I'll be explaining the false perspective of that people think that they can multitask while they're driving, the emotional damage that this causes, and finally, how to overcome this issue and the alternatives to solve this impactful issue that can easily be solved. So my first point is false perspective on multitasking. Many might believe that they can do it all, and truly I am guilty of it. We think that we can send a text, an email, a snap, anything, which, if you think about it, that little action that you're taking of picking up your phone and looking somewhere else other than the road, that few seconds can literally change your life. Our brain can only do one complex thing at a time, no matter how safe we think we are being. And our brain isn't adapted to do two things at a time because driving and using our phone are two complex things. And because if you statistics show that if you text and drive, a car accident is increased by 23 times. If we even just pick up our phones, we are taking our eyes off the road, which we need to understand our actions are not only affecting us, the ones that are causing it, but the other people around us, because if we go off the road or, we aren't paying attention, so we might hit a car, we might go off road and hit somewhere else, stop. So it's not only affecting us that we are causing the action, it's also affecting everyone else around us. No one understands the harsh effects that it has until it happens to us or the people we love the most. So my other big point is emotional damage that this causes us. It isn't just a number when I say 1.6 million accidents are caused by using cell phones, or when 390,000 accidents end up in injuries or deaths. There are not only numbers of statistics, these are people with families, friends, people that just care about them, and losing someone over something that can be so easily preventable is so frustrating. It not only affects those who are involved in the accident, it also affects the people who are closest to them. People lose their mom, their dad, their siblings, their friends, their partners, etc., whoever it might be, by using their cell phone. And if you are using, you're not only putting yourself in risk, you're putting the people all around you in risk. And we have to make sure that everyone has people that care about them, and you want to keep the ones that you love the most for the longest time, and by doing this you are minimizing your life. Therefore, we have to stop our obsession with cell phones and find ways to stop it. So some alternatives that I think are good ways to solve this is we need to find safer alternatives than just picking up our phone, because just by picking up our phone, we are more distracted on trying to find it, and picking it up that few seconds can just cause an accident. Some safer alternatives is putting your phone on Do Not Disturb, because I know when you are, you have your phone close to you and you get a notification, you are just so easily adapted to just pick it up. And by putting your phone on Do Not Disturb, you're minimizing that and you won't see the notification, so you won't find the need to look at your phone. Another one is that some cars have like CarPlay, or whenever they sent you a text, it reads it to you, so you don't have to pick it up for you. And then you can also send audio response. So it's very important that you have to respond in that moment. Not only does it read to you, but you can respond instantly without picking up your phone. You can just speak it out. We need to start making changes, starting with ourselves. it might be hard because we're so used to it, but we have to stop this behavior. And if you start with ourselves and then you see other people doing it, you have to also like try to tell them like, hey, let's not do this. You're not only putting yourself in risk, you're putting the other people in the car at risk and the people around you that are at risk. So now that we went over the false perspectives that people can multitask, the emotional damage that this causes us, and finally the alternatives to overcome this impactful issue, this is important because this is something that is increasing day by day because it keeps getting worse, because people are becoming more and more addicted to our cell phones, that if we don't stop it now, it might not stop in the future. So by knowing all the effects that it has, we might think twice into doing this action, and we have to stop and we have to start spreading awareness to be able to save ourselves and the people we most care about.